Hey, it's Coach Cliff with Northern Lights Swim Club, and this is your daily Swimcast for September 9th, 2024. First up, let's go through this morning's practice with the Gold Group. We had a couple of swimmers show up, and it was mostly an aerobic-based kind of practice where we're kind of filling in those nooks and crannies for our aerobic base. We started off with a set where we're going to 75 free on the 130 and then 100 IM on the 130. We're yards on this practice, and we just cruised right through those. And then we went right into a set of 925 sprint medley with our sprint propellers on. So we're using a little bit of drag in our sprint work this morning, but very light on the total quantity of sprinting there. Our last set of this morning was a round that we did 4 times through, is 425s stroke drill on the 45. And what we did there was the first time through this round, we did those 25s fly. Same thing is true on these 450s kick that we did on the minute. They were all dolphin kick. And then we went into 4 100 IMs. We actually did these IMs, not IM order. So they were 4 100 IMs on the 130. And then we cycled back around. We did that set 3 more times. The second time we did the 25s and the 50s backstroke and flutter kick. The third time around, we did the 25s breaststroke and the 50s breaststroke kick, but we actually did those on the 110. And then the last round, 425s free on the 30, 450s kick on the minute, and then 4 100 IMs on the 130. So all in all, a fairly voluminous morning practice with plenty of aerobic work, but just a dash of sprinting. For our silver afternoon practice, we're going to go 400, 200, 400. First 400 is freestyle, the middle 200 is IM, and then the last 400 is going to be freestyle again, but we're going to throw some fins on that, and we're going to alternate a 50 where we are just going distance per stroke, kind of cruise speed on that, and then a 50 build to a pretty fast finish. Let's try to hit 90% effort on the end of those 50 builds. Then we're going to go into 10 50s. We're going to do all of these kind of cruise control, kind of distance per stroke, make sure that we're holding water. But on numbers 3, 6, 9, and 10, we're going to try to hold ourselves to just 5 or fewer breaths and have strong legs all the way through that swim. So I'm looking for kind of almost an overkick on those 50s, strong catch with the hands and forearms and making sure that we're good distance per stroke, but our legs are good and strong behind us on those 450s. Then we're going to go straight into 3 200s, a nice steady aerobic kick. You're going to be checking your heart rate on these, making sure that you're holding between 12 and 14 beats for a 6-second count. That'll give you a heart rate beats per minute of 120 to 140 beats per minute. And that's our target heart rate for this set of 200s kick. It says 5 minutes on there for the interval, but really we're shooting for a 30-second rest on these. Then we're going to go into the speed phase of our practice here. We've got a set of hundreds here where we are going to go ahead and progressively move through. The first one is a 25 fast, 90% effort or better, then a 75 cruise. And then the next one is a 50 fast and a 50 cruise. And then the next one is a 75 fast and a 25 cruise. And the final one is a whole 100 fast. Try to really dig in deep and give us a fast 100 there. We're going to catch a little bit of breath, and then we're going to go into our final set of the day, which is 2 25s and a 50. All 3 are dive start sprints, really going after these. We're going to go for about 2 or 3 minutes of rest after each one of these sprints, really get after it and go as fast as we can on these, be as aggressive as possible. We'll do some easy swimming after that, and then perhaps any time remaining, we'll do some relays. I'll see you at the pool. Thanks for staying all the way to the end of the Swimcast. Please click like and then subscribe. I'll see you at the pool.